Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only Val Greenberg.
Oh my gosh, David Yontef, it is so amazing to be here with you and all of your fabulous ropers.
I mean, what's going on? Listen, we have a lot of Bravo to talk about. But before we get there, let's talk about you have written a book.
I have. It's so exciting. It is honestly, it's taking my breath away because it's kind of a testament to how I live life. So,
And
David,
it's
you
called You've Been Validated.
Yes, yeah, of course. So it's called You've Been Validated, a playbook for confidence and connection. And for all of your listeners, you and I actually met in the Hamptons like 6 years ago, and we just approached each other. And I think I might have even made you get dropped off in a car after I got dropped off. So I don't know if I rubbed you the wrong way right out the gate. But basically, with this book, I'm leaning into my superpower as a connector and an extrovert and helping other people really channel their superpowers and being open to making meaningful connections and relationships in all different social settings.
I do remember meeting you in the Hamptons 6 years ago. I do not remember you being dropped off before me, but that's fair. That's very
You don't? Yeah, you
fair.
were with March Senior and Joey and Cindy, who are the publishers now of Hampton Storyboard that I have a column for. And at the time I was on Inside Edition and you were getting dropped off, I think, by them, but they dropped me off first at Barron's Cove. And I was like, oh no, I hope I didn't screw up his day. But it was just the beginning of a budding friendship because I was like, anyone with a little sass and heart, which is you, and hotness, I'm all about.
Well, first of all, I don't even really drink that much anymore. You have a very good memory. I mean, when you say this, it comes back to me, but yeah,
Sure.
the details are all of life are all fuzzy to me. Isn't that
Well,
horrible? I
it,
think
you
if you
know,
just do to like a lot of things in life, like I swear, I used to have a good memory and I don't know what happened. It's scary.
well, the bottom line is you remembered enough to have me on your podcast. And so that's what matters, right?
I did. And so like this book is like, right, it's a self-help book, but it's also pop culture. There's pop culture references and you have pop culture appearances. Our very own Luann de
With
Lesseps is in there.
Yeah, she is. So a lot of our mutual friends, but that's exactly it. I'm a television host and a pop culture lifestyle expert. And essentially, You've Been Validated is all about literally earning the only stamp of approval that matters, which is your own. So it's about being your own best friend and creating a community of people that I call a confidence community. That's what I refer to my contributors in my book, of people around you that want to lift you up, that want to build you up, not break you down. And it's just for anybody that needs that confidence boost. I am telling you, you can carve your own path. Look what you've built with this podcast and your ropers and your community. It's tremendous. And I want to help other people be able to do this. And that's why I wanted to align with you because you've done it so beautifully.
Well, this podcast has certainly come a long way in 6 years. I will take a quick lap, but yeah, I mean, I always say that if I didn't do this podcast, I would have like a self-help podcast because I am all about just you do you. I don't believe in like, don't follow the masses. You do what's right for you. So I'm all into this type of thing. I do preach these things here on this podcast often.
Well, I want to just applaud you for 1 second. And I know that's not why you had me on, but you just said something and it really kind of strikes a chord because one of my best friends, who I love dearly, is a huge fan. She's a roper. She does not miss a beat when it comes to your podcast. And you helped her tremendously during a hard time. So sometimes just giving people that escapism and the entertainment and your point of view really does affect people in a mental health capacity. So sometimes we need that. So bravo for you, sweetheart. Truly.
That's good. Tell her thank you for listening to the show.
Absolutely. And just so you know, you can buy the book on Amazon or barnesandnoble.com or really anywhere books are sold. You've been validated.
And it's available for pre-order and it comes out on September 16th.
Exactly. So get ahead of the curve and pre-order yours now. It's very exciting. Lots of good pop culture references for sure.
And we have Jill Zarin in there. We have lots of our
Jill's in the
friends are in
book.
there.
You know it.
I love it. Well, listen, speaking of someone who is, I feel, validated, let's talk about Denise Richards
Yes,
because
please.
now she's in the middle of this divorce. Things are, happening. Like, what are your thoughts on this? Are you shocked that we're here with Denise? Are we shocked that she's getting divorced?
So here's the thing. I, like so many others, really feel for Denise. She has not had an easy go of it. And she's an amazing mother. And I mean, you can just see that by the way that she, had adopted Eloise. This was not something that she had to do. And I know that, there's been some controversy as to what her kids get into and whatnot. But at the end of the day, she loves her kids. This does not shock me. I'm super aggravated by it because this guy showed us his true colors when he squeezed her hand in one of the Beverly Hills Housewife episodes when she was on, this guy Aaron. And I mean, let's not forget, he's Nicolette Sheridan's ex too. So he does a really good job of aligning himself with these women, when they're not necessarily in their highest frame of mind. Look what happened with Denise and Charlie and all that drama. And I just feel like he's like dangerous. There's something about him that just really irks me. And this whole thing is really kind of twisted my stomach in knots. I feel so bad for her.
It's like scary because I listen, I think she's winning at the way she's playing this because she is just unbothered, not speaking on it, her attorney speaking for her. That's the way to win at the game of the divorce. But I mean, it's scary because he is like,
He's jumping down the media's throat. He's calling TMZ, yada, yada, yada.
yeah. And like, if these things are not true that you're saying, like, I don't understand, like, what's the end game here? Like, what is the end game? Like, it's all going to come out.
Well, he wasn't relevant. I mean, like, we know who he is because he dates famous women. I believe he had like some sort of, health facility or whatever else. And that's how she sort of introduced him on the show. And like, I guess he looked good to the eye, but now I can't even, put him in that category of looking good based on like all of the ick around him and these allegations surrounding him.
And like the health facility was like holistic treatments for cancer, like saying, I don't know if he used the word cure. I mean, I think you can be
Wow.
sued for that. So, well, he is being sued, but I don't
I'm
know.
sure by many people.
Yeah. That's just like I think like I don't know. I have experience with people that have gone through cancer. I'm all about go and get actual treatment and
Yes.
sure, turn to holistic methods in addition if that is going to give you a peace of mind. It certainly can't hurt. Why not? But in lieu of actual doctor treatment, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I don't think I truly believe that character is currency. And the way that this guy is navigating this situation, I just feel like he's clearly not a good person, and anyone that could potentially harm a woman emotionally or physically is just very troubled. And it's really hard. But the fact that like he's even relevant, like what does he want to get from her? This is crazy. He's trying to get her money. Like, what's the deal here? Leave the woman
yes.
alone.
He
And he's
wants
using
money.
Eloise. Yeah, and he's using Eloise as like a chip, which is BS as far as I'm concerned, because you leave your kids out of it.
He's saying Denise drives with her in the car and she's popped up on pills and Eloise is in the
Right.
back. And yeah, he is using Eloise.
Really terrible comments that he's making that also like could have a lot of legal ramifications. Like he's essentially, verbally destroying her. And all I know is she's got a good team around her. I know some people part of her team, and let's just hope that this works out for her because and that he'll just get out of her life. And luckily, she's leaving him. Like some women just stay and they can't get out ever, but thank goodness she's, making the moves regardless of how difficult this has been. I'm sure it's been on her mind for quite some time before she could actually take action strategically.
Yes, yes, and yes. And I do want to know what Nicolette Sheridan thinks about this. I mean, I also did a show a few
Seriously.
weeks ago. I'd like to know what Charlie Sheen thinks, but I mean, yeah, like I'd love to know what Nicolette Sheridan thinks. I'm just curious.
I mean, she's probably just like, thank God it's not me this time. I hate to say it, but it's true.
And also, like, I mean, Denise did go to hell with Charlie Sheen. Like, I think this
She
is
deserves
like
a break.
this has got to be child's play compared to that. Like, remember back in the day before social media, she was on every tabloid because of Charlie.
Yep.
I think
I mean,
we
and
forget
there were
that.
like what we also forget, and that like I do know is that because we both have friends in media, like when all of this stuff was coming out about Charlie Sheen and the news broke about like his health situation, I mean, there were reporters like hiding in this is why I switched to lifestyle, so I don't have to do this. But there were like reporters in the trunks of a cars like trying to get information on Charlie Sheen and showing up and hiding. It's
Yeah.
crazy what people will do to get the story, but again, I love my pop culture, but lifestyle
You
seems to
don't
be more
miss
on
this
brand
by
for
doing
for me these
lifestyles.
days. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Well, moving on. Okay, let's talk RHONJ for a minute. You're in New
Yes,
York
please.
City. This is your backyard. Look, it's a year since it went off the air. It was last August, and we're still not filming. Even if we picked up cameras right now, which we're not going to do, it's still months and months to film and then months. So it's like it's a good 2 year. It will be off the air at least
Yeah.
for 2 years
So
minimum.
I have a lot to say because this is obviously like one of the most incredible franchises ever. And also on a personal note, my favorite. And let me just say, well, one of my favorite shows, but I'm friends with a lot of these women that were on the show. Like literally, Margaret is a dear friend. I'm friends with Melissa. Like I love Margaret's mom. Jackie Goldschneider is one of my closest friends who is just a friend of like literally, I know these